I'm getting weird vibes from Embiid and the 76ers. First off, they had a video recording him, the 76ers. They posted to Twitter of him, the announcement of the MVP and the whole team going nuts. He's kind of politicked for the award all year.
Yes.
He gave an interview to Inside the NBA yesterday when he missed game 1 about winning the MVP. Like, this is, again, I'm not the joy police. Good job downstairs. There's the video. You see him going nuts when it's announced. I'm very happy, but he jumps on Inside the NBA. Bro, you didn't play in game 1. Like, there's just weird vibes around the individual accolade. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm being that guy.
Well, I agree with you from the standpoint that it surprised me how much he was politicking for it. I didn't hear the Joker come out. I didn't hear Giannis come out and say anything. And it was Harden who really was the catalyst in game number 1, which you referenced. Look, Joel Embiid's a terrific player. But I just feel like if you win this award as a product of your play, fantastic. But there's no reason to be politicking for it. And I'll tell you right now, it would have been interesting if the Joker had never won an MVP. I would love to see where the voting would have wound up this year, Patrick. I think there's a different sentiment because he was going for his 3rd consecutive one.
Totally agree. Embiid took his game to another level this year. He led the league in scoring. He was awesome. He is not better than Jokic. It's not on this planet, not on any planet. It's not even close.
I just want to throw, and I agree with you. I probably have the Joker in the top 3. Giannis for me is the best player in the world, and I don't see anyone right now in the rearview mirror. But I want to just give you one stat to irritate you. Joel Embiid, almost 86% from the free throw line. The Joker was only 82.
Wet from the stripe. No doubt about that. Big guy, I saw you nodding. Are you kind of in agreement? Weird vibes around this MVP when, again, they did jump out to a 1-0 series lead. He didn't play in the game, but Inside the NBA and the video, it just for some reason struck me as weird.
I'm so triggered by this, and I don't get triggered by much in sports.
Yeah.
There was a smear campaign against Jokic.
Yes.
And the talking points were he's never won in a championship. He's never won in the postseason. And if he gets this MVP award, he will join other immortals that have won it. And he's not at their level yet. So we're deciding, despite the regular season accomplishments he's done, we are going to grade what he's done based on that agenda. It was an absolute smear campaign. Why? Joel Embiid has never won anything in the postseason either. We're holding people to different standards because of historical perspective. It's a regular season award. And the fact that Embiid is going on this victory tour and it meant so much to him, it feels like a massive letdown is coming for the Sixers.
You guys remember when the Washington Capitals, I agree with everything Dustin said. Remember when the Capitals won the Stanley Cup? You'd never seen a celebration like they had, right? Like you knew the next year was just straight down the slide. They had no shot. And Patrick, I thought you brought it up and Dustin kind of cemented what you were saying. It just didn't make sense to me. This is like a culmination of 50 years worth of work. We just built the pyramids in Egypt. Our work is done here. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm waiting for him to come on every news network in the morning to kind of, just do the press tour right now like he's released a movie.
It's just not what champions do.
Agree. I agree with both of you. I don't need the Inside the NBA interview. I don't need the tears. Again, I'm the fun police, but it just has weird vibes around it. It's like the 76ers have bigger fish to fry.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.